Sweet Christmas! Marvel fans, we must talk about the new leaks for Doctor Strange 2 Into the Multiverse of Madness. This movie sounds ridiculous! What's up, everybody? It's Josh coming at you from Nerd Avengers Tower, and smash a like on this video if you are still in the afterglow of Spider-Man No Way Home. And even though that movie was ridiculous, amazing, unbelievable, incredible, total fan service, and yet also a really well put together narrative, I think the whole dang thing's about to be eclipsed by Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And man, I had a whole nother video recorded just about some of the other news that was coming out for Multiverse of Madness, but then Sunday it was as if the nerdy heaven gates opened and rained goodness upon us. So let's break down all the things that came out, and then we'll get into some of that sweet speculation. Now, this all started on Friday when The Hollywood Reporter put out a segment that was discussing the reshoots for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. You will recall, of course, that Multiverse of Madness has been doing extensive reshoots, like a lot of freaking reshoots. This was so crazy it had some fans concerned about the quality of the movie, and early reports indicated by Grace Randolph and a few other people said that they were simply adding a ton of cameos and exciting characters to the film. Well, the report on Friday corroborated that aspect of Grace's initial report, and they cite in that article Loki and how well the variants played together in that show, but they also cite Spider-Man No Way Home and how exciting the multiverse elements of that movie actually ended up being. So Marvel Studios, after seeing that and after realizing how much people had fun with the Loki variants during that show, were injecting a ton of more fun into Multiverse of Madness. Now, sort of on the heels of that report, Casey Walsh, who is a really good insider, was teasing out Hugh Jackman Wolverine. Now, he claims that he was not trying to tease that out, but he did answer someone on Twitter that had said, oh, it's a shame that Jackman won't be in the movie. And the reason that person even said that to Walsh was because Walsh had said several months back that there was a big sequence originally in the movie where they were trying to get Hugh Jackman's Wolverine to play this massive role where we would have a huge fight with Wanda and Wanda would decimate him. And at the time, Walsh said they couldn't get Hugh Jackman for that, and so they had to scrap that scene. So this person says to him, oh man, this sounds really cool about Multiverse of Madness, but it's a dang shame they won't get Hugh Jackman. Casey Walsh responded, I wouldn't say that. So that little tease of Hugh Jackman Wolverine combined with some other stuff I heard, that was going to be the video I was making until Sunday happened. So now let's talk about the craziness that happened yesterday. So let's start with this, a tweet by My Time to Shine Hello, who, yes, I've been talking about quite a bit, and that is because, well, she is just literally spoiling everything right now. But I'm not mad. I'm actually here for it, and I think we need to protect her at all costs because Feige must be on the lookout for her. Now, she says here, they added more members for the Illuminati. Mr. Fantastic is one of them now. Guys, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, the Illuminati in this movie's actually going to look more like the Illuminati from Marvel Contents? Like, what? And I'll be honest with you guys, my brain almost exploded just thinking about Reed Richards, and I will get into some speculation in a bit, but it was just after that tweet, Casey Walsh tweeted this out, which is a now deleted tweet with a magic kind of wand emoji and the GIF that says, I prefer Magneto. And My Time to Shine Hello actually retweeted that from Casey Walsh. It got a bunch of attention and then Walsh deleted it. And guys, you know what happens when people are deleting things. They're deleting it because they don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to compromise sources or get their access to Marvel stuff completely revoked. So I understand Casey Walsh deleting this, but I'll never forget it because holy crap, Magneto, the father of Wanda and Pietro from Marvel Comics in Multiverse of Madness. Now, from there, a lot of folks were claiming, oh snap, Magneto, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine are likely to be members of the Illuminati. And in an attempt to clear up the confusion, My Time to Shine Hello continued their tweet thread saying, remember what I said, there are Illuminati members and there are helpers. Now, she goes on to clear this up even more and says some examples are Palmer variant, some other X-Men Ultron drones controlled by Iron Man variant. Now, all of that sounds pretty crazy, and trust me, I've got a lot to say. I've got a lot of speculating to do in this video, but it also does track with an early report made by Grace Randolph when she said she hears everybody's going to be fighting Wanda. And I think the scene that was described in the original plot leak and shown in that pre-viz effects thing with Charles Xavier, that fight is actually going to be even bigger than we originally thought. It's not just going to be the Illuminati fighting Wanda. It's going to be a bunch of people from that particular universe. What this means is Hugh Jackman Wolverine might be in there and he might help fight Wanda, but he's not going to be a member of the Illuminati. Similarly, I expect Magneto to be a member of the X-Men, maybe even be in charge of the X-Men or something cool like that, but technically not be a member of the Illuminati. It's even possible you see a Peter Parker variant, perhaps played by Andrew Garfield, in this scene where all these Marvel characters are trying to stop Wanda. This is actually kind of reminiscent of Dark Phoenix and some of the stuff they did in that comic book. Also a little reminiscent of House of M, where all the Marvel characters are trying to stop her. I think this is where you will see a lot of other X-Men and this Iron Man variant. Let's talk about the Iron Man variant. An insider who I have a relationship with hit me up just a couple of days ago and said they heard that Tom Cruise stepped away from the filming of Mission Impossible for about a week and came to Atlanta for some reason. And it's been a long-standing rumor that you were going to see Tom Cruise as a variant of Iron Man in Multiverse of Madness. It is very likely that is the exact person that My Time to Shine Hello is talking about when they say an Iron Man variant. That Iron Man variant is likely to be controlling the Ultron drones. And other crazy stuff that I heard, and I've put this in other videos as well, is that they wanted Ben Affleck to come back to be Daredevil in this movie. And I just get this sense that any Marvel character, any popular version of a Marvel character that did a show or a movie from back in the day could be showing up in Multiverse of Madness. I mean, this could be Luke Ferrigno as the Hulk. This could be Wesley Snipes as Blade. This could be Dolph Lundgren as Punisher. Anything and everything is on the table. And as for what version of the Fantastic Four, I would expect Ion Gufad to be the version. This is the one from the one with Jessica Alba, and I just think that would be kind of a nice callback to bring that version of the character in. And it just sounds so dang crazy. I mean, it really seems like the fan service that sort of started with Spider-Man No Way Home is going to be doubled down on in Multiverse of Madness. This just sounds like a Marvel universe that I would absolutely love to see. It's just so beautiful. And the wildest part about all of this is I think it's just the beginning of what they will do for Secret Wars, which will be bringing in all of these different versions of the characters. And just like in Spider-Man No Way Home, the seemingly impossible was pulled together and they made it really easy for the actors and really, really fun. And Feige is looking to double and triple down on that. Multiverse of Madness is the next step in his crazy plan to get us to understand and accept this as a possibility. And I think he's also going to prove to the different actors that it's really fun, really easy, and they'll get showered with love from fans. And it's just, I see it all heading towards Secret Wars. I see this just being mind-blowing, and this opens up the door for other versions of Reed Richards, a council of Reeds, just so much fun multiversal stuff that could be done in Multiverse of Madness and in the future of the MCU. By the way, we are going to be doing a big stream about all of these leaks and rumors tomorrow on our live streaming channel, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a ton of fun on these live streams, and I'm going to go deep on speculating about these different aspects, talk about the different characters I'd like to see, and getting feedback from you guys. So stop on by for that stream. But of course, let me know your thoughts about the leaks in general in the comments of this video. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to this channel to see more of our content pop up in your recommended feed. Check me out on TikTok. Check out the podcast on Spotify, and go check out that live streaming channel. And as I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.